Okay, I was going to record a quick recap. It kind of got interrupted. That sucks. So it's just a few things I got to go back over and cover. Sucks because I have to repeat what I just said. But basically, this is important because there's 9 pieces of content here. Voldice and Echidna are 2 of them. This is the castle they're talking about. Kurant Castle, right? That looks like a cube. That's a scorpion. That's a giant. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? 9 pieces of content. That's important to know. That we'll have 9 pieces of like sideways filler content setting up this new system that they're giving us. These raids are relevant, but they're not that relevant. These were good fixes to get rid of those systems. Great solo adjustments to make sure that everybody can do it, giving us attack speed for players that need attack speed without supports, and supports damage that need it without the damage characters. The awakenings were relatively disappointing to me. I didn't think they were that cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was the most disappointing part of this entire process for me. Same thing with the music stuff. Tier 4, we all know what that means. New materials, it means the market's going to do some crazy shit. Might as well make the market predictions here. I think that our stuff should get more expensive, actually. At first, the value should be there until it actually comes out. Like, our gems should go up in cost, technically, until this comes out, because it's still going to give you a better start into the next system. Now, granted, it's not going to matter. That's the thing. Like, these new gems are just going to be better, so actually, maybe not. It should crash. Like, there's someone in my Discord who said they think it's going to crash, and I'm actually siding with them. The gem cost is just going to plummet. And same thing with the shards and stuff like that, but it's going to be better to have more characters at this level to be able to farm those materials sideways, because you'll make more money, you'll be able to funnel more, it'll just be a better system. So pushing 1620s is the way. Having the 1620s be ready for 1640 by this stuff, which would be like December or after December, that's the way. It really is the way. So I just nailed another thing, you know. But yeah, new materials, so we're going to see the market change dramatically, and we're probably going to see an absolute devastating crash. But we should see a spike, too. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, there should be a spike for people to funnel them into one. And people should be buying up gems, I guess, right now, because there's a profit to be made here. That's what I'm trying to say. So there's a profit to be made here, so there should be a spike, but the spike won't last. Eventually, Tier 3 shit's just going to fall off the fucking cliff, and Tier 4 shit will be the new standard. But until Tier 4 stuff comes down, I guess. So once Tier 4 stuff's going to spike, which will obviously make Tier 3 stuff spike based on the ratio of, like, the price conversion ratio. But then eventually it's going to come down. And that also means that going to plus 25 might have been a waste. Because if you went to plus 25 and we're getting new armor, there's a good chance that you would have been able to convert for a lot more efficient and a lot cheaper at a lower level. And you'll still get rewarded, but the reward will just be better if you wait. It's usually how it works. With a con, with Brawl, all of it. This is when we find out that 1620 really is all you need, because you get the 2 free levels of advanced toning to 1640, or really you just get the regular 10 and the advanced toning to 1640. And that's the new entry point to the game, so you'd make a ton of gold too. So this is the proof in the pudding that I was right. 1620 is the way. You park all your alts there and just prep for Tier 4. Am I right? Am I right? Was I right? But yeah, so that's what that is. I thought that was cool with the glow, taking away basically the glow concept too. I think that's so funny. This was such a great fucking update for casual players. The quality system, I mean, it could be good, it could be bad, we'll see. I was okay with it though. But yeah, I'm fucking amped, dude. I'm excited. Esther Weapon, this is just whale farming. This is for money. This was the one entire thing in the entire fucking event that this blatantly, even she looks down the whole time because she fucking feels ashamed. Watch. But yeah, this is all for money. Esther Weapon farming. This new system looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Arc passive system, like, it just looks amazing to replace all of the crappy systems that we currently have, but not completely replace it, but over time replace it, and you're going to get rewarded inside of it based on stuff you already have, like your ability stones and shit. All looks amazing. Interchangeable systems too, so it's not completely punishing the people before. Just great. Yeah, I loved this whole part. I'm just going to keep skipping though, I'm not going to lie, because I loved it. I'm interested to see how you get, like, spec. Like, you know how some classes need 1800 spec? I can't wait to see how they decide how much spec you get based on the system. Like, in your stats. Like, what the max is. Will the max be more? Because they're giving us 6 engravings now. Will we also be able to get, like, 2000 spec? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the 6 engraving shit's fucking broken. Broken. This is broken too, dude, because I thought it was going to punish people with 9/7 stones, but really what this is doing is over-rewarding them. But it's giving 5.25%, I think, for 7/7, right? Because that's what that isn't, right? That's an 8-something. And I think for above that, it's going to give you, like, 9... Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a hard time figuring it out, to be completely real. But we'll see when we get it. Oh, he actually talks about it. 8 points applied. So we could technically figure it out. Oh my god, 9-9. Okay, I'm not even going to read the rest of that because that's insanity. But unless they plan on making it easier. Upgrading our jewelry. They give us more stat. So these are just a bunch of new systems to just help players just get jacked. Tier 4 bracelets. I wish they would have fixed bracelets. And it does sound like they are going to fix some of it. They were talking about that. 2 updates with the bracelets, though. And then, yeah, Tier 4 gems is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Crazy. 218,000 silver to roll, too. It's going to be crazy. Oh, it's not to roll. That's to make. It's 36% damage, too. Do you take a loss? Is that what we're seeing here? I think you're taking a damage loss. Interesting. But I guess it wouldn't matter because it's tier 4 enemies, which means that your other gems would be bad against them. Or I forget how that used to work, but like it like halves the damage. Yeah, so basically phasing out tier 3 completely. I thought this was all pretty good too. Just wrapping up all the old content and getting rid of it that's not being played. So I love that Rowan's one of them. Also a good thing. Consolidating UI. I don't remember. Oh, the forward jump for the gun lancer. That's totally worth it. And this is cool too to add in another type of counter system, making the combat more immersive in a weird way, or more engaging. The guild. I don't care about the guild thing. I really don't. I'm happy that they're gonna make it better because it's basically gonna be daily concept. So that means that you can earn it without having to interact kind of with the guild, and I think that'll be huge. So it'll be awesome to have rewards again coming from the guild, but. Simplifying all this with their little encyclopedias, I'm for it. All for the pet change, although that does look like it could be whale bait. Just saying. Oh my god. Trade skills, this was funny actually. This is hilarious because anybody who says they can't ban bots because they can't track their movements, this is them tracking our movements, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's how they're getting this data in the first place. The card, this was a great change. This is a great happy medium, not removing cards, not removing the 15 requirement of each card, but actually adding in a tier that kind of brings the damages a little bit closer. Like you'll probably still get gatekept based on 30 set, but I think 24 set looks almost as appealing as a 30 set. And I think people won't gatekeep you as hard. I do think people will get in more with the 24 set. It wasn't exactly what cards needed, but it was definitely a good fix. Definitely a good fix, especially if they add it all. I thought the system was dope too. We're gonna get increased relic versions of Grudge and stuff, so me having all the legendaries is kind of dope because I'm gonna get better versions of all the books. There's always a reward. Also, they didn't mention this in their videos, but this is also talking about us getting better rune systems, and this is Transcendence, and I'm pretty sure that's showing Transcendence no longer be needing 21 points to get a level 7, but only 20. So I'm almost positive that's a nerf to Transcendence. That's what that looks like, and they didn't talk about it, any of the content creators I was watching, or at least ATK. So just FYI, I thought that I would bring that up. That looks like it's a straight up fucking nerf. Because 21 points is a lot easier, or 20 is a lot easier than 21 from what I understand. And not a lot easier, but definitely easier. And if they nerf the mid-max, like the 15 and the 10, then that means that you could, like I said in my videos, reach a really achievable thing for cheap. Just to be able to get through content. Oh my god, this was the biggest W. The change about being able to lobby sim while doing content. Oh my god, yes. Fucking amazing. Can we put up more? I don't remember what this was. I think that's it though. Oh my god, the passes to 60. Oh, so this has relevance to your character's parking spots. I would leave one character. So push them to 1620 most likely, but I would leave one at the back of the pack. Like have a straggler. You need to have a straggler in your main six from now on. Always have at least one straggler, or maybe even two stragglers. Characters that are just not super far behind, but they're at the beginning of the tier. So 1580, 1600, 1610 even, and then leave it. Because these passes that they showed us actually, if I can see the next page, they showed that it will go through from 1600 to 1610 to 1620. I don't know if it's here or if it was before. It might have been shown somewhere earlier in the video, but But yeah, there is one that's going to give you boost from 1600 to 1620. So I would just wait, park your characters at 1610, 1620, leave them in, yeah, here. So leave them in that range because they'll still benefit from it to get to 1640, which is your goal, is to get as many tier 4s as possible. So leave one straggler. One character needs to stay at either 1610, 1620, or two characters stay at 1610, 1620. So in that range, you pick, because they'll get the benefit from these future passes. So I would keep one at 1610 probably, or one at, I'd probably keep them both at 1620 in all honesty, but that's just me. But do whatever you want, but they'll be able to benefit from it. So you're good. You're in really, it's a good thing to keep a character at 1610 over the next 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. Just leave one there because it's going to get this pass for free and get tier 4 gems. So it's going to actually end up more cracked. So you should pick a character. Can I be honest with you? I would actually pick like a main character because it's going to give you 2 level 6 1640 gems. So you'll get 2 cooldowns, I'm sure, and 2 damages, which is insane when you think about it. So yeah, just for perspective, like I would, or pick a straggler. Like I said, this is a gem consolidation time. I definitely should go consolidate gems and stop talking. Get on the game and actually do something. Yeah, this was broken. Again, love the engraving thing. Love the coin consolidation for the UIs. This is just them recapping, I think. Oh no, this is another event. Or what they were removing, I don't remember. I'm just gonna skip through it. Anything else that I need to see? Nope, just more cracked events. The events were all just juicy. Permanent Makoko Express, basically, from what I saw. And yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. But basically, I was right.